Welcome to Mini Bloks. You're watching Mini Bloks vlogs. This is the floor. That's Spider-Man and Luigi. And today we're talking about Marvel Ooshies. Now I've done two videos with Ooshies. One was opening up 5 blind bags, which you can see is in the mixture here. Then I did like a lovely unboxing video of the 7-pack of figures. Now I don't want to get into this routine of doing too many of the same thing, especially from like the same series. I think they're really cool little figures, and I enjoyed buying the first 5 packs. I enjoyed getting the 7-pack, which was pretty pricey. And then so I picked up a couple of extra blind bags, and I thought that makes me sit down and talking about them just a little bit more interesting. Because you know, this is Mini Bloks vlogs. This is where I sit and chat with words and mouths and things of that nature. So therefore it kind of makes sense to sit down and talk about these things, and then also I'll just open up 3 because I've got 3 and there they are. Who could be inside? Now what do I actually think about them? They're cool little toys. They're like pencil toppers, so I guess that's neat. I can see the appeal that if you're going back to school you can get some collectible figures and you can swap around with your friends and plop them on top of your favorite stationery. I can't tell if I like the rubberiness of them. I can see why that's also appealing, sort of that squidgy thing, but I do worry about what they'll be like when they're not protected, and if they get a bit dusty, will they be a bit manky feeling, or will they be alright? I don't know. I've left them on the shelf for a while. I haven't dusted them. Currently they feel okay. I did say in my 7-pack unboxing, my unmasked Spider-Man, I was pulling him out of the packet and he got a little bit stuck and it ripped his finger off, which is barbaric. I meant to mention that to HeadStart actually, like hey, his finger fell off getting him out of the box. I don't know if I'm going to rush out and try and buy all of them. I always feel this. I get them, I unbox them, and I get this sudden urge to try and go collect them all. And then I sit down and I think that I'm going to have to spend an extra £30–40 to buy the remaining 7 packs, and then £6 a pack, or was it £5 a pack to get the 3 or the 4 packs technically. So they do get a bit pricey, and then you need to gamble all your blind bags to try and finish off that part 2, which kind of brings me to something that's interesting and a little bit odd, which is the business perspective of the Ooshies, which is you get the blind bags, the 4 packs, 3 in a mystery figure, and then your 6 packs in a mystery figure, so your 7-pack figures. And then there's 40 figures in series 1. So to get the entire 40, you need to buy X amount of figures in the blind bags, X amount of figures from the 4 packs, and then X amount of figures from your 7 packs, which is fine. And also you can only get certain ones from certain things. Now I can't say this with like a definite 100% guarantee because I've not searched through every single 7-pack I've found of the figures, but I'm fairly sure I have seen repeat figures through multiple ones of these sets, which means that if I just bought the same set I've already owned, then will I get all of these 6 figures and Doctor Strange as a blind figure, mystery figure, or will I get like a mixture of those 7 figures and another mystery figure? So I feel like there's a lot of potential to overspend to try and get the 40 figures, which obviously it makes sense from a business perspective, which is what I said in the video, because it makes you buy them all to try and collect them all. And if you got people, or if you are of that age where you are going to be swapping and trading with your friends, then it kind of averages it out a little bit better. But if you're trying to just buy them all on your own, you're going to end up with a lot of repeat figures. And I kind of find that sort of barrier of entry, that sort of hurdle of money to try and complete your set is a little bit steep if there are as many repeat figures as I believe there are. Obviously with the blind bag you're going to get that anyway, and that's almost part of the fun, is who you're going to get. But obviously when you start really building up that number, if you've got 8 in the set and you've got 6 of those figures, your chances are pretty slim, and that means you're going to spend a lot of money, like I did with the Ninja Turtles, just to get 1 Krang, just 1 of the common figures. And since I caved to Marvel Superhero Mashers micro mashers, I feel like if I'm going to spend £2 on the Ooshies blind bag, I'd rather spend an extra £4 on the micro masher. Does that make me like a hypocrite? because like I did a whole rant about why £6 for a small figure is expensive, which it really is, but they're very good. And I could just go buy one and put them in my collection versus buy something and not have it, or have the same thing. Number 1. I don't actually know who to hope for. Anyone will do. Daredevil! Nailed it. I love Daredevil, and that's just made me super pleased. Can you see him? It is Daredevil. He dares to be the devil. Daredevil. It's probably not his slogan. How dare you? Said Daredevil, underneath his mask, muffled in tone. Black Panther! This is like the awesome one. But if you know anything to do with Marvel and the comic books, then I'm fairly sure you'll know about Black Panther. And Black Panther is awesome. I mean, he is. So realistically, out of getting these 3, these are 2 figures that I really want. And this is kind of igniting my interest in the Marvel Ooshies. Who's number 3? Da-da-da-da-da-da! Spider-Man. As I was saying, it always seems that I start these quite negatively, or then get really positive, and then never like continue it. I was more or less saying that my interest in completing the Marvel Ooshies was slim. And then I got Daredevil, Black Panther, and then Spider-Man, which is fair enough, it's a repeat. My girlfriend would be happy to have a Spider-Man minifigure, because it's Spider-Man. And who doesn't like that? On the back of this, it tells you your common figures, your rare figures, and your limited edition. These are all the ones you can get from the blind bags in Series 1, which is Iron Man completed, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Symbiote Spider-Man, or Black Spider-Man, Black Panther, which I've already got, and then rare figures, so all the commons I own. And then rare, you've got Hawkeye, which I have, Nick Fury I don't have, Black Widow. So that's the thing that confuses me, because I got her in a 7-pack. And yet she's also in the blind bag. So I'm a little bit confused, and this is a difference, which I'm fairly sure there isn't. And then Venom, which I've got, so that just leaves Falcon, regular Falcon. I've got hologram Falcon, which is kind of like a, ha! There he goes. I wouldn't do that, because I wouldn't. But like, regular Falcon and hologram Falcon, who you gonna buy, you know? Who you gonna put to the front of your Ooshie pile? Not the hologram one, just saying. And then of course your limited edition is Red Hulk, which is also cool. So this is what confuses me, right? So only available in, your blue is your blind bags, your red is your 4-packs, and the black is a 7-pack. Fair enough. Black Widow is blue. Only available in the blind bag, and yet I bought it from the 7-pack. So what does that tell you? Does that mean that you can also get some of these in the packs, and the other ones you will not find in the other things because they are exclusive to? And I literally am a Red Hulk, a Nick Fury, and a Falcon away from completing Series 1 of the blind bags, and I'm a little bit tempted to keep buying a few, just in case, even though I know my odds have drastically decreased. The fact that I've just pulled these 2 guys out of the blind bags, to me, is kind of like a massive boost for this series, because you've got all your regular figures, and then you get cool ones that are a little bit, they're kind of more common now, obviously, with the films and the Netflix shows, but like Black Panther and Daredevil are awesome little figures to get. And so is Doctor Strange. Obviously that's different now, because his movie is kind of like, hey, everyone loves Doctor Strange. It's crazy. I might never do a vlog about it. I might not. Maybe when the film comes out on home video, because that's how I roll. Ant-Man. Do you like Marvel Ooshies? If so, what do you like? Do you like Ooshies in generally? Who do you want to see from Series 2? I just said Moon Knight, and then Taskmaster and Punisher, and that's kind of it, I guess. Gamora. What do you want to see from Series 2? Do you like Marvel Ooshies? Do you collect them? Do you collect the other Ooshies? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And for a more direct way to get in touch with me, or ask me questions, or give me topics for Mini Bloks vlogs, then you can shoot me an email across to minibloksquestions@mbq@mail.com. But of course, if you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. I can just ramble off my big list of vlog topics until I go blue in the face and everyone gets sick of watching them. Mini Bloks, vlogs, and opening things. The Daredevil. That's it. End of questioning. Thank you very much for watching my video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to stay up the latest from my channel. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest under Mini Bloks. What else would it be? And for some more Marvel Ooshies videos, then go find my original unboxing, unpacking opening of the 5 blind bag figures from Series 1, or for my very more fanciful, lovely 7-pack unboxing video, then go find that over Mini Bloks Unbox of me opening up the 7-pack. But for everything else, toys, Marvel, minifigures, planthers, make sure to keep it locked, planthers, to Mini Bloks.